Hi, Gems. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Niecy G. If you are new here, I have been a mindset mentor for 4 years, a master cosmetologist for 19 years, and I'm currently studying to become a nurse practitioner. I am obsessed with psychology and quantum physics, and I like to use cognitive behavioral therapy to help you understand why you're doing what you're doing so you can get out of your own way, which then trickles into neuroscience and the way that your brain operates. I got asked a very intriguing question on TikTok, and I wanted to bring awareness and light to this. I love when you guys ask me questions. It took me a while to answer this question because I was moving and transitioning and manifested the perfect house for me and my son. So that's what your girl's been busy doing. But now we're back settled. I have my desk space set up. So we're back to our regular scheduled programming with the videos. So the question says, girl, can I ask you, what about for people who are living better than us, economically, socially, social upgraded, model influencers, millionaires, etc.? Who are they and why are they living this way? Is it false or not? Elaborate more, please. I'll put the question here so you guys can read along as well. So it's not that these people are necessarily living better than you, as the fact that you're choosing to observe it this way. I like to use controversial celebrities when I talk about things like this because it really gets you going based off of your emotional ties to that person in the way that you perceive them to be, because everything in life is literally just a perception. It's not a right or a wrong or a yes or whatever. It's literally only the way that you are perceiving it to be from your level of conditioning, okay? Because your perspective is shaped by your level of conditioning. It's like some people here in the United States are diehard Democrats or diehard Republicans, and they have no idea why they even are. They just were raised that way, and that's just the traditions that they follow. It's not right or wrong. It's just indifferent. It's just what it is. Okay. So when you have people that are famous or living better than you, it's because you are choosing to observe them that way. I remember I'm an elder millennial. I remember when Britney Spears like shaved her head and went through that whole debacle, and people gave her like so much flack and called her crazy. And at the time, we had no idea that Britney was going through like these circumstances with her conservatorship and all the things that she had going on with her dad. All we saw was a rich pop star losing her mind. Okay. And I'm saying all that to say that we tend to think that like people who are celebrities, people who are famous are living a much better life than us. But in actuality, duality and polarity exists for a reason, right? Like I think about Kim Kardashian, hater, lover is irrelevant. That woman is a manifestation generator and nobody's going to tell me otherwise.
A whole closet I could show you right here.
A whole closet for what?
For him.
For him? Who's he?
I don't know. Manifesting. We're changing everything for me. And then I thought, wait, where's the his side? I had to stop the project and say, guys, we need to add on a his. If you build it, he will.
The way that she has truly positioned herself and strategically positioned herself, she even says, I can manifest like a mother effer. Okay. She says that all the time because she knows this to be true. When you recognize that, okay, my conditioning has me perceiving this person this way, and this goes for any sort of specific person, whether it be celebrity, someone that you're romantically interested in, whether it be your mom, your dad, a family member, a coworker that you're trying to shift a dynamic with, whatever, your level of perception is shaping your reality of that person, of that individual. Okay. Let's look at some more controversial people like Donald Trump or Nicki Minaj. Elder millennials love Nicki Minaj. The new generation loves Cardi B. Are either of them right or wrong? Well, that's a matter of opinion, right? But love them, hate them, they're still going to be whoever they are. Okay. So let's break down this question based off of these people. We can even throw Donald Trump in there. I did that on live and people lost their minds. And I'm like, it's not a matter of public opinion on if you agree or disagree with someone. It is just your perception. For example, let's get personal. I was raised by a United States Marine. Okay. I come from a very large military family. And when I say that to people, they're like, no, I'm talking uncles. I'm talking my grandfather. I'm talking my dad. I'm talking cousins. I'm talking second cousins, third cousins, fourth cousins, military. Okay. So the military is very important to me. And the way that our military veterans get treated is very important to me also. Okay. To the point to where it makes me emotional to even speak about it. My eyes are burning. Okay. It's a very sensitive subject for me. Um, and it might not be a sensitive subject for you, for someone who's watching this video, because you might not know anyone in the military, or you might not have been affected by anyone in the military. You might not have any family members in the military. You might be, anti-military for all I know. It doesn't make your opinion wrong. It makes it different than mine. So what's important to me is based off of my conditioning. My conditioning is I grew up in a military background. Therefore, the military is very important to me and very well respected in my family. Okay. There's just certain things that I'm not going to do or say or behave a certain way or crumble because life is throwing things at me. It is my conditioning. Okay. So, based off of your conditioning, sometimes these names might make you cringe. You might hear me say Kim Kardashian and think she is the biggest skank on the planet. Meanwhile, I think she is a multimillionaire mogul and brand, and she is a fucking powerhouse, if you ask me. Okay. Either way, she still gets paid today, whether or not we love her or hate her, right? Okay. So when you look at people living a better life than you economically, socially, or social upgraded model influencers, millionaires, etc., who are they and why are they living this way? Well, that is based off of your conditioning. Why they're living this way is a good example to show you how you can also live that way. But that's my perception, right? Your perception might be like, oh, they're just NPCs. They're just here to like whatever, be be background noise, as you call it. And that very well may be true for you. For you. I like to look at influencers or celebrities as an inspiration. I like to see the positive on these things. And listen, I'm not someone who always thought that way. I'm not. I am someone who was very pessimistic. And now that I have grown through so much, I'm just more poised. I'm more relaxed. I choose to see things in a different light because I choose to look at the good. I remember also as an elder millennial when Mariah Carey got really depressed and like canceled her tour and was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, what does she have to be depressed about? She's literally famous. She's a multimillionaire. Like, what does she have to worry about? That was my perception, right? Because I thought like money meant you did not have problems. And that's just not true. The more money I make, the more bigger bills I have. I'm going to take a sip of my matcha. And so that's just our perception, right? Like, but if you grew up rich or prestigious or well off, then you might see, Mariah going through that situation back then and say, oh my God, I can totally understand. I can relate. It's all a matter of perception. It's like, okay, my dog, I have a little small French bulldog. Her level of perception is probably ankles and kneecaps, and that's all she can see, right? The rest of the house might not exist to her. She can't see on top of the counter. She doesn't know that we have a fruit basket. She doesn't see the dish sponge. She doesn't see um the back of the stove or whatever. Like that's her level of perception because she's down there. Now if I pick her up and lift her, then yes, she'll be able to see it, right? So I just do not feel like these people are living this way to be better than you. If you think that someone is better than you are pedestalizing it. When you pedestalize something, you're placing a level of importance on it. When you're placing a level of importance on it, you're teaching your brain and your nervous system that this is out of reach for me, that I cannot obtain this. This is such a high status of something that I wish that I could obtain. And I used to think that way until one day overnight, I just decided, no, I'm not afraid of being seen. Sometimes you guys see me in full glam. Sometimes you see me lounging at my desk like I am now. Sometimes you see me and I look crazy. Like my hair is insane. I'm in the carpool line. I'm in the Starbucks drive-through trying to get a matcha or Better Buzz drive-through trying to get a latte, like whatever. Because for me, like I'm not afraid of being seen. And one of my biggest celebrity inspirations would be Eminem because I feel so relatable to him because I think about his story and like even in the movie 8 Mile when he just owned all of the things that the guy was going to say about him. He was like, "Yep, my friend shot himself in the foot. Yep, I grew up in a trailer park. Yep, I'm white and I rap. Yep, like he just was like and when you could take ownership of other things that people will deem unworthy of you, you rise to the occasion. You rise and you're like, this is a part of my journey. This doesn't define who I am as a person, right? And and some people might say, well, black people are more welcoming than white people and stuff like that. That's based off your conditioning too, because that's not necessarily true for everyone. Right? Like that might be true for me. I definitely feel that way, but that's not true for everyone. That's a matter of opinion. That's a matter of public opinion, right? So, and this is why I love taking a more grounded, down to earth approach when it comes to quantum physics and manifestation and neuroscience because if you're not careful, you can like slip into psychosis a little bit, you know what I mean? And I want you guys to be more grounded and self-aware when you are co-creating with God, the universe, whatever name you want to call it. And I had gotten a comment the other day and it was like, God is the creator of all things. Oh. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl must be new here because who the fuck said otherwise? But I do like to be respectful of everyone and their beliefs. That's my perception. I know that not everyone was raised Baptist Christian like myself. I know that that might turn some people off. Sorry, you guys, my phone. I know that not everyone believes the same things that I believe. And so I like to be respectful of everyone because the Bible that I read from teaches me to do so. Therefore, yes, you're co creating with God, you're co creating with the universe, whatever name you want to dub it, the creator, paint bucket, iced tea. I don't care. It's up to you. That's your prerogative, right? But if you can just choose to shift your perspective and see things differently, then I promise your 3D reality will start to shift. And just embodying the version of yourself that you choose to be. And if these influencers and celebrities and whomever is that of inspiration to you, that's great. And I would challenge you to ask yourself, what can I do today to be the best version of myself? If you are someone who's inspiring to be an influencer or be seen or whatever, I want you to kind of sit and ask yourself, what sort of things would I be doing if I were an influencer? Would I be sitting here doom scrolling and being more conditioned by my reality? Or like, what would I be doing in this moment? And I want you to just kind of ponder on that and take that with you throughout the day. A lot of you guys have been emailing me. I did do a free 45-minute session with me and I'm choosing 3 people. I've already chose 2. I just need to choose 1 more. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter and updates, you can go to platinumgang.store and subscribe. I send you guys some freebies sometimes. I send you my thoughts, like a little journal entry. I send you guys a lot. And then over on YouTube, I started posting in the post, like the community tab. So you guys are more than welcome to post there also any questions that you might have or any topics that you would like for me to discuss, let me know. And I have a ton of resources on my website at platinumgang.store. Also, you can get the Rewiring Your Prefrontal Cortex workbook. It is one of my favorites. Or you can sign up for a custom platinum manifestation plan with me. With the manifestation plans, I love them a lot because I know that some people don't have the time to dedicate to sit once a week on Sundays and meet with me. And so the platinum plans are basically us going through that together. And I send you a video each month to help you with your plan. So if you're interested in that, you can head over to platinumgang.store and select one of those. I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave me any comments on any topics that you want me to discuss.